docket now. So we're going to move to Chelsea. So Chelsea right now,
The Blues.
let's start off with
Mhm.
Chelsea. So I know that Nkuku is important for them. Jackson's important for them. Um, Karma is important for them. What do you think? Given let's before we talk about their transfers, talk about their starters and what you think with their starting team now, especially in attack and midfield, where you would rank them based on their midfield and their attack. Yeah.
Chelsea has been
Oh,
very, very astute in their signings. They have generally signed young, emerging talents. I mean, look at their midfield. They are spoiled for choice. If you look at this guy, Caicedo and
Yeah.
Fernandez of Argentina, they have arguably the best CDMs in the world right now. Those guys are really very good. And then you look at young, emerging talents like the likes of Pedro Neto of Portugal, Mano Gusto. In fact, they have so much talent that they were willing to part ways with Noni Madueke to Arsenal. They have a lot of young, emerging talent, and their target is to keep their wage bill as low as possible. And then they
Yeah.
sign up these young players to 7-year deals so that they can develop them. So a lot of their players are still young and malleable. I
Sorry,
think,
follow me.
yeah.
Don't forget Fernandez, Enzo Fernandez in midfield too.
Yes, Enzo Fernandez. I mentioned him. Enzo Fernandez and Moses Caicedo, arguably one of the
Very
best
good.
central defensive pair in the world
Yeah.
right now. And then you look at the only area where they seem not to have a very good player is in the attack. And they've signed Liam Delap from Ipswich Town for £30 million. Another very good striker that did very well for
What about
Ipswich.
Nicholas Jackson?
Nicholas Jackson too
Hmm.
is a good player,
we
but
know.
his
There's
finishing.
no room for him in Chelsea
His
right now.
finishing leaves a lot to be desired sometimes, but he's a very physical
A
player.
lot
You
to be
might
desired.
sign him. Manchester United might sign
God
Nicolas
no.
Jackson.
God no.
Uh,
I
Warif,
don't
don't
want
get
a
excited. We're
Jackson.
not going to sign that guy.
No way. Who's bad?
Who's bad? Michael's bad.
Cliff
Nico's
Jackson.
bad.
No way. Who's bad?
So
Shimon.
Chelsea has been signing the best talent in the world, and they're not shying away from
Yeah, young talent.
giving them
Can I
the.
ask you a question? So is Palmer going to be their number 10 or what?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Palmer is
Yeah, he's
generally,
number
yes, he's
10.
their number 10. He's the creative attacking midfielder that they have, and it seems to be, he's a
Okay.
goal scoring
So
midfielder too.
so I want to ask you one more question. I feel like before we go to Mr. Johnny. So I know they've also signed Yao Pedro from Brighton. That's a good
Yeah.
sign up. And they've got a lot of
Yeah.
young guys like Estevao, who's the winger from Palmeiras.
Yes,
Then
Esteban Willian from Palmeiras.
they've got tons of guys, and they got these guys for good prices. They also have Liam Delap, the English under 21 striker from Ipswich. So
Yeah.
those are younger guys. So they're building themselves for this year, which I think they can come top three, top four. It's going to be tough because you've got Newcastle, Man City, Arsenal,
Liverpool.
Liverpool, but they're going to be
Liverpool.
top four, top five. But they're getting these young guys, so they're also looking for the long run, in which 2 or 3 years they'll reach their peak. What are your thoughts, Mr. Johnny? Yeah.
So, yeah, this is what is it? It's true
Chelsea.
that Chelsea has been cooking for the past 2 years. Actually, all the players that Chelsea have been buying. So Chelsea started in the midfield, made sure the midfield is secure by getting those two, especially Fernandez and Caicedo.
Caicedo.
And then what was just missing was the attack, because our attack has been very, very good, but not
Guys.
clinical,
Not same.
always. And that's even been the way for the past 6 years, even with Tuchel as well. We've never had a real striker. So, but what Maresca is doing right now, he's fine tuning Chelsea. He's finished with the midfield now. He's working on the attack, on the and he's got these guys. He's got Jamie Gittins. We're still yet to see what he can do, but he's very, very interesting. I've seen his work in Dortmund. Then we got, of course, we got João Pedro, and João Pedro, yes.
No, wait, you're not from Brazil, Mr. Johnny. It's João Pedro.
Yeah. Even this guy, Esteban William.
Estevao,
William, that is signed for
some
Palmeiras.
magic.
Pedro, is he from Portugal or Brazil?
He's from
Highly
Brazil.
rated. Highly rated. He's from Brazil.
Since he's from Brazil, it's Yao Pedro. If it was Portugal, it's Yao Pedro.
So
No, but
what
that
even
team is bloody. Let me tell you, Chelsea is one of those teams that no matter where they finish on Saturday or Sunday, you don't want to play them. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
well, you know, we've not been that team for a long time. They used to be like that, but it has now
I
it's
feel like
now it's
Kopama is going to have. Kopama may score 40 goals this year, man. I'm serious. That guy's crazy.
No.
30 goals. How many did he score last year? How many did he score last year?
He didn't score much goal last season.
I think he got injured for a reasonable spell. That's why.
Yeah, but he was on a goal scoring streak before he got hurt.
But you know, he's the one that actually brought back, as in, you know, he
That
kind
guy's
of like
Chelsea, the fire.
He's sort of like a Maradona. He's a number 10, but he's almost like a Messi. He can go forward and score or stay.
you
He's
know,
a creative player. That guy's
but the
dangerous.
best one of the best buy that Chelsea has bought for the last what is it? At least 5 years.
They got him from Man City, right? They got him from Man City.
Yeah, from Man City.
Man City's reject, you know.
So Mr. Kule is like, I'm drinking my tea, listen to all these.
No, my sister and I had a bit of a crisis earlier, so we were a bit distracted. Sorry, I'm a bit late. So I'm looking at Chelsea, and yes, the backbone and the guts of it in Chelsea is Enzo Fernandez and Caicedo. It means that Chelsea actually can afford to experiment with attacking players, knowing that midfield is always going to give them a platform with which to go forward. So if a player underperforms or doesn't do as well as they can do in attack or in attacking midfield, they can always replace them and chop and change, and they'll never do that badly because of that base. And Chelsea have a history of having good bases like that with Mikel and Essien in the past, and before Mikel they had
Makelele.
And yes, you know, so they always made sure that they had
great
that quality.
Kante.
Yes, and those were the years that they
N'Golo
had their
Kante.
best, and Bolo Kante. And those were the years that they had their best. We've moved away from the number 10. You know, before it used to be the 10, now it's the 6. That is the key player in midfield. 10s and 8s seem to be more dispensable now, with lots of players being able to play in the more forward roles. But that basic role of holding the ball, passing the ball, intercepting, but playing the simple game. That's what defensive midfield is about. When you want to see a quality defensive midfielder, look at how many passes per game that they average. That will tell you the quality that they are. It's about how they play in possession, and not just about and
they make very direct and high percentage passes. Yeah.
Yes, direct and high percentage passes. The top players are around average about 50, 60, 80 passes per game. Those are the really, really top players. So that's the number one stat that you look at when you look at CDMs. And Caicedo and Enzo are quite high on that table.
All right, so we're back in a minute. So take us out, Kunle, with the last thoughts. Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, Chelsea have done very well in the transfer market. They got their business done and they're ready to move forward. And they're looking forward to it. As have Arsenal, congratulations on Gyökeres. And Liverpool are about to pounce on Isaac. It's all very exciting. Manchester United, unfortunately, we haven't done much. But that's it. We're looking for a keeper.
Isaac might be going to Liverpool.
I heard Højlund wants to go back to what is it called, his former club in Italy.
No, I heard Højlund wants to stay.
We're looking for a striker. We can't let him go until we've got another striker.
We have to do part 2. We'll do part 2 of this show on Thursday because we have to continue.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So, let me take us out.
So,
part 2.
Okay. It's been another wonderful football show. We've been discussing Osimhen, Ademola Lookman, and of course, Chelsea and their preparations for the new season. From Kule Williams, Mr. Johnny, Warif, and Mustafa, and myself, we'll be back again on Thursday. Bye for now.
Yeah, Thursday. We'll continue part 2. Nice show, guys. Nice one.